Hoteliers Group, I would like to welcome the Town Mayor of Dover, Councillor Veronica Philpott, so much seems to be Rodney. The Dover representatives with Kent County Council here, the Dover District Council and Dover Town Councillors, along with all our business guests and residents at this evening's launch. It was very reassuring to have our three councils involved. That was Kent, the district and town councils, and with over 20 local businesses and residents giving the scheme the support. Our plan started just over here in the Market Square last April, but with various hold-ups we decided to move on, and looking around, the largest building in central Dover was just standing there. We contacted Wetherspoons and they gave us permission to use the front facade, and the costs were a bit daunting. We started with a small budget in the square of £3,000. We're moving to a building of that size. It trebled straight away, because we had to have all sorts of the netting and then obviously the heavy equipment that was needed, which is costly. Of course, none of this would not have happened without your support. The businesses and residents of Dover have been magnificent with the donations, and we appreciate the commitment that has been given, not only to us, but to the town they believe in and want to see regenerated. The £1 million awarded to Dover from the lottery company will help that aim. We hope the slogans on the banners will do their job, and Dover gets the message. Get involved with Big Local and support your town, shops and attractions. Dover has more to offer than any town or city in the area, and I think in the whole of Kent. We must believe in our town. Things are changing and we are turning the corner. I would personally like to thank Roger Knight of Arcade Graphics, who has done an excellent job with the production and installation of the banners. He's unable to be here tonight, he's away from Dover. Dover District Council tourism team have been most helpful. John Iverson has been a great asset, giving me lots of sound advice. Claire Limbury did a great job in the designs of the banners, using the slogans compiled by the Hoteliers team, Mike McFarnell, Patricia Knight and Diana French, who are all here tonight serving and looking after you. Una Mills from DDC Community Department got me through the form filling and the use of this building tonight, so thank you to her. And the long banners underneath our other ones, and I hope you'll all go out and have a look at your logo, take a picture, is a real thank you, to everyone who has assisted and donated to the project. Now, there were times when some had doubts it would never happen. I never did. I knew it was going to happen, because has anybody ever heard of a woman giving money back once she's got it? So the biggest thank you goes to all of you, and thank you Dover for allowing us to get the job done. Thank you everyone. I must say tonight's launch has been financed by Carl Adams' department, Big Local. Not a penny has been used from the donation fund. Right, so now I would like to introduce you to the representative for our Big Local, Carl Adams.
I won't assume that everyone here knows exactly what Big Local is about, but in a nutshell, the Big Lottery Fund, about 16 years after it started, realised that some communities in England have never benefited from lottery money, or if they have, it's been minimal. So they looked around for areas in England, 150 areas, and they tried to find areas that have had no lottery money at all, or very little, and they awarded them £1 million, but it's completely different to any kind of grant stream you may have heard of before, because A, the lottery have never given people money without them asking for it, and B, much less have they ever given it to a group of people without a bank account. So you can imagine that there's a great deal of work to be done, but it's great to see such a fantastic effort, especially on the part of Adeline and her colleagues, because in community development sometimes you need the tenacity of a Rottweiler. And believe me, this lady is equal to that. She's I've taken the phone calls weekly about the various hiccups, and it's yes, credit to Adeline and her colleagues for getting the job done. And if you have any questions about Big Local or getting involved, this stage is about raising awareness, and if that doesn't do part of the job, then I don't know what will. So congratulations, and yeah, that's it really.
Thank you very much. The only thing I can do is to ask you all to get behind the scheme. Addie's made a good start. The banners are absolutely amazing, and they really send the message out. It's up to us, one and all, to go out there in our community, in our wards and patches, to just make sure that this message gets through to everybody. And also, everybody must get involved in the actual Big Local, give their ideas in. You know, what a wonderful opportunity we've got. And with the likes of Addie and Carl, and I know a lot of other people, you know, I'm sure we can make this work. Dover needs this. We need inspiration. We need to get it going. We need to get Dover moving. What with this, the town team, I'm really sure we can put Dover on the map. It doesn't matter in a little scheme, in a big scheme. Let's get it going. We need to get there. And I really, really hope all of you will be as enthusiastic as Addie and her group, and us at the Town Council, to make a difference. And this Big Local will make a difference, but you've made a big start in publicising it in such a fantastic way. So congratulations to all of you involved in that, and really just let's hope that we can all get behind this scheme and make something happen for Dover. We all need it and we all want it, so let's go for it. Okay, thank you.
Carl's spoken of Big Local, that's the national picture that he's described. Dover Big Local is our project, and its aim is to create a Dover in which we start to realise the enormous potential of our town, thereby regaining that sense of pride which has been much diminished over recent years. One way to achieve our aim is to make the best of what we have. The hoteliers may not have restored the Granada cinema to its former glory, but they've turned an eyesore into something very creditable, advertising some of Dover's nationally important features. And I would just emphasise what Adeline said about the importance of Dover and what we actually have. That castle, the Western Heights, the cliffs. Adeline and the team are to be congratulated as much for the job done as the way it's been carried out. It's been driven by voluntary efforts and fundraising. It ticks the boxes for Dover Big Local, making a change very much for the better, and using a grant as a basis for further fundraising to complete the project. I think that in rough terms, if we can all follow Adeline's example, we might turn our Big Local £1 million grant into over £5 million. I was going to say, well done Adeline, but perhaps I should say what Rottweiler and the hoteliers and guest house team.